What's going on, guys? Welcome to this week's Gold and GG weekly forecast. Super excited to record this one. Price is looking pretty tasty for the coming weeks. So let's dive straight in. I'm going to go gold first, and then we'll jump on to GG. So what have we got here, guys? Gold is still bullish on the monthly time frame. We had this liquidity of the highs here. We've got a nice triple top there, and the previous monthly candle actually closed bearish and broke the previous monthly candle low to that. This monthly candle here opened up bullish, and now it's flipped bearish, and it looks like it's going to be testing this previous monthly candle low here. Now, this will be the key level to determine whether gold is going to be breaking and retesting and testing these lows, or if it's going to be faking out, coming back into the range, retesting, and heading back up to these highs. Now, if we go down to the weekly here, we'll start building the picture a little bit more. So we're still bullish on the weekly. We've got the weekly low here. We had no candles close below that yet. So the weekly is still bullish. Price is giving us no indication of where it might be going next. It always likes to do this, especially at key levels. So what can we see here? We've got resistance turning to support, and now price is sitting at support on the weekly time frame. Now, this week will be interesting to see. If we get a weekly candle close below here, then I'm going to be looking for sells longer term down to fill these imbalances here and down to these lows. However, price, it could fake this low here on the weekly candle open, could fake the low and close all the way back up here, creating a reversal pattern, break the highs, and then continue for buys. So this is why we've got to wait for proper confirmation and candle closes, especially around levels like this. Because price really likes to mess around at levels like this. So you need to be patient, you need to wait for your confirmations. So we're still bullish on the weekly, and we're bullish on the monthly. If we go down to the daily, you can see the level more clearly here on the weekly of where I would have been looking for buys this week if we broke it here, the previous weekly high. Goes the daily, that was also the daily high, the price action high. Now, last week, I had the highs drawn up here saying if we break these highs, I'm going to be looking for buys. However, you see price pushed up, continuation pattern here, did not break those highs, rejected with NFP, and is now looking like it's going to be testing the lows. This zone here, this low, is my key level for the higher time frame. So if the daily closes below here, I'm going to be looking for sells. If the 4-hour closes below here, I'm going to be looking for sells. I'm going to be looking for these break and retests, anticipating the price is going down. So if we go down to the 4-hour, what can we see here? The previous 4-hour low has been broken. I think this was a 4-hour low. Let me just double check. Breaker structure. Oh, breaker structure. That was the last breaker structure here. As it pushed up to the daily high, failed to break the daily high. This is what I was waiting for. This is why I didn't take buys up here, because we didn't want to be buying into a daily demand zone. Supply zone, sorry. We wanted this zone to break. If the daily closed above here, then that would have flipped the daily bullish, gives a 4-hour bullish, 1-hour bullish, and a lot more stronger confirmation for us to take buys of confirmation there. Now, this is why at zones like this, we always wait for the breaks, we always wait for the candle closes and the retests. So the 4-hour is now bearish. So what I'm going to be waiting for here, maybe we get a pullback on market open. I'm going to be anticipating the 4-hour to be continuing bearish. Mainly because we've got the daily bearish, and as price action goes, as you know, retest, and then I'm expecting price at least to test these lows. And this, as I said earlier, we're going to be looking for them 4-hour and daily candle closes. If we get that, then we're going to be anticipating price going bearish. I'm going to be anticipating that the weekly candle is going to be closing bearish down here too, so that then in the coming weeks, we're going to be looking for sells. So we go down to the hourly. What have we got here? So 1-hour high here. Previous 1-hour low there. So that was the previous bullish impulse leg here. This was the previous 1-hourly range. Previous 1-hour range, sorry, not 1 hourly. And the breaker structure came from this zone here, which has now created a new supply zone. So we could see a pullback into this range before price continues. On the 4-hour, that would break this candle. So we then have to wait for price to retrace either here or here, and stay in structure, and then give us candlestick confirmation before getting in entries. So as I said, next week, because we're coming around this zone, we need to be very careful about what we're doing. We've got the 4-hour bearish, the 1-hour bearish, daily bearish. We've got the weekly and the monthly still bullish. If we break the weekly, if we start breaking these lows here, then we're going to be trading with the daily, the 4-hour, and the 1-hour price action. We're going to be looking for sells, anticipating that we're going to be continuing down, and the weekly is going to close and break this zone next week. But we need a daily candle close first, at least, say, for example, tomorrow, before that happens. So that's overall what I'm looking for, guys. We've got the 1 hour bearish, 4 hour bearish, etc. I won't be looking for buys until we break above this level here. Break above this level here. Currently, no, sorry, buys on the 1 hour. I would take here to day trade in between this zone here. And then I would anticipate that the 4 hour would be breaking. That's if we did, close back up here, strong bullish candles, lots of momentum. And the 1 hour flip bullish, I would be then trading back to that 4 hour high. I would be taking profit, though. I wouldn't be holding profit, anticipating that it would break with my profit. I'd just be anticipating that it would break. But then if we did break these highs here, if price action stayed as it looked now, if we broke these highs on the daily and the 4 hour, that puts us in a very strong position to then take buys, to continue up like this, because then we'd have the daily bullish, 4 hour bullish, 1 hour bullish, etc., etc. However, what I think is going to happen is we're going to push down. We're going to push down here. There's going to be price messing around on this low here. He's going to fake out, going to mess around. Price loves to do that at these zones, and this is going to be the confirmation zone. It's either going bearish or bullish from here, and the 4 hour daily candles are going to give us that confirmation. So if we fake this low here, we don't get any candle closes below there. We get a lot of rejection. And say, for example, if we broke structured, and say, for example, if the 1 hour push down here, we got a failed low, and then we started breaking structure again, then I'd look to take buys. If we've got the 1 hour flipping low from here, with like liquidity looking confirmation, candlestick confirmation, I'll take buys from there all day long. So that's what I'm looking for in a nutshell with gold next week. Let's quickly jump over onto GJ. So monthly time frame here, what have we got? We're bullish on the monthly time frame. Previous monthly candle closed above this resistance here. That indicates to me that the trend is going to continue bullish. However, this is the confirmation candle, and a lot of the times after breakout, price is going to retest. So we have to keep that in mind. So the monthly is bullish, but we could potentially be seeing a pullback very soon before a continuation. So on the weekly look, we've got a nice weekly confirmation candle there. Had a pullback, and then price has continued pushing. However, price can only push so far before it's got to pull back. So we've got the monthly bullish, the weekly bullish. Daily, when we get down to the lower time frames, price action has been pretty shit the last couple of weeks. Look at this. All these candles, just choppy. Candles all bunched together, wicks all bunched together. No, look at this. We haven't had order flow like this. Beautiful price action. Big candles during the session times. Nice big candles here. Nice big candles on the retracements. Lots and lots of volume here. Look, it's just been, the price action's been terrible. So we're bullish on the daily as well. It's not really that clear where the lows and the highs are because there's so many wicks. So, you can take the swing points here if you want to do it like this, 4 hour low to 4 hour high. Like, look at this impulse here, how clean that was. Then we've got the retracement here, and now we've broken this previous high. So the low could be here, the low could be here, the low could be here, depending on how you're looking at it. But when it's chopped like this, I like to go on the wicks. So say, for example, we had no candle closes here. If we got a candle close below here, then I'll be looking to take sells, down to these lows here, because that would then act as support, and that would show us that strength is on the sell side. But right now we're bullish, and this is my bullish zone here. So if we go to the 1 hour, you can see, look, on the 1 hour it's a bit clearer. Got a nice demand zone here, nice couple of candles there, nice push from the NFP. But again, this is our zone here that will confirm either buys or sells. If we break this, we're either going to bounce or breach. If we break this, this is the 4 hour zone as well. So that will flip the 1 hour on the 4 hour back bearish, and that will line up with the higher time frame that we would potentially be seeing a short-term sell-off here down to these levels, which would be a pullback on the weekly and the monthly before, that big continuation will potentially happen from down here. I've got some nice liquidity there. Look, got a nice push up from here, nice liquidity there. So, price, this is a nice zone for price to potentially pull back in, longer term. Oh, down here, mitigate some of this, come back down here, because that pullback here would still be bullish on the weekly and the monthly. That's what you got to remember. So we pull back here, and the daily, was the daily as well, and the daily as well. The candle closes have to be below here, because look at all this liquidity here. There's a shitload. So we'd have to have, candle closes below this level here, below this level into this demand. Ideally for sells, we want to see it below this, get below this zone here, and that would give us more of a sell bias, as I say. But for now, we've pushed out quite far, so I will be expecting retracement soon. We just got to, play through the levels. So the 1 hour still bullish here. If that 1 hour flips to bearish, then we'll be looking, to potentially take sells. But again, all this chop up here, the price action's been awful. So I've been looking more to gold last week. I want to see some smooth, clean price action. You know, we haven't had any for, you know, a little bit now. I've had a little bit here, a little bit there. But I mean, look at this. The majority of it, it's just been up, down, up, down, up, down, consolidation. That consolidation period like this, I didn't trade it. That whole week, I didn't trade any signals in there whatsoever. Because you can't hold anything. You know, you've got to get in and out your trades. And 9 times out of 10, you know, if you try hold it, you're just getting whipped out, stop loss, break even, stop loss, break even. It's just a frustrating time to trade. Not like this, you know, where you're getting in your entries like this. Look, you're getting in your sell, it's hitting TP1, TP2, full target. You know, you're getting in your buys, it's breaking out, blah, blah, blah. So very nice. So yes, guys, that's it for this breakdown. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And, you know, these are the same analysis we use for our lives every single week in the Discord. As I say, look, we trade live every week. Come check out the results, guys. You go blacksonfx.com, free Discord here. And that Discord, you get to see all of this. So you can come see the secret indicator, which is awesome. Automate your own signals, create your own signals for yourself, and never pay for a signals group again, especially a Telegram one. And results section here, guys. So in the results section, you're going to see, you know, a lot of past, previous, and current results and screenshots in here. So awesome stuff, guys. If you got any questions, let me know in the live chat. Apart from that, have a good day, have a good weekend, and peace out.